Hey, welcome back. This is episode 52 of the Part-Time Players podcast. This is a video game podcast. My name is Reese Lagden. I am joined by Bradley Seeley.
Hello.
Hey, and also, what?
I'm just going to say I'm here.
You're here?
Yeah.
We can see you.
Okay.
And then, is Bradmore okay? He's adjusting things. He's had we've been talking off air for about 20 minutes. They adjusted anything. We start recording, and now it's time to adjust.
I think he might have been playing Destiny or Grand Theft Auto.
He's doing GTA. He's doing.
I was laying down playing GTA, and suddenly Reese goes, "All right, 3, 2, 1, go!" And I'm like, "Oh shit! All right, that's on the mic." But, yeah. Hello. I think we're sorted. It's a bit stiff though. That's what she said. There we go.
Yep.
All right,
here we
go.
Yeah, we're ready.
What are you doing in GTA while we were brought up? What's
Platinum.
happening?
Platinum, mate.
That platinum. What are you doing?
It's coming. It's coming.
Gold medal
yeah,
missions.
I've got about 8 left to do. 8 missions left now, and the last trophy I forgot. I've got one more trophy. I was just telling Reese, and it's just to play in first person for 24 hours. So that's an overnight job.
Yeah.
Turn off.
It's an interesting trophy.
Yeah, I know.
Play a game for 24 hours.
There is online trophies.
I guess you're playing in bits.
I dare say you've got them already though.
Yeah, but then not. I've got the online ones, but then they it was one of those games that they brought out more trophies with expansions, but you don't need those for the plat anyway. So
sure, yeah, it's separate, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what put me off the online one, because I remember talking to my mate years ago about it, like when it first came out, like in 2013, saying about. I was like, what you doing? And he was just like, I'm just playing Grand Theft Auto, I'm just grinding online because I just need to get this trophy. And I was like, that doesn't sound fun. So I just didn't. I was like,
luckily, I did that years ago. Thank God.
I suppose if anyone like you, I know Ashley's done a lot of it online. This comes naturally. If you're playing a game, it comes naturally. It's fine. But if you're forcing yourself to go on there to just grind, it's like, well, no.
When the fun stops, stop.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
You must have done some grindy trophies though, for like you've platinum like Elder Scrolls games and Fallout and stuff. That settlement trophy on Fallout, like that's a nasty one.
That's still the one that I need to get. But the grindiest trophy I did was for Skyrim, where you had to do. I think it was like it might be exaggerating, but I think it was like 45 like little side quests, like fetch quests, before you got like you used to like 15 of them. Then you got like a little half main one, then another one, just to get your status up in the Thieves Guild. Like I said, and if you was doing it while you're playing the game, every now and again go and do one or a couple, but I didn't. Sure. I left it all to the end, and it was torture.
Yeah. I couldn't think of what my most grindiest trophy I've got. It's probably something in Destiny or Avengers, like a MMO, like a live service game, but because you played it for like years, it doesn't feel grindy. Yeah. But if you looked at that trophy, you're like, oh wow, geez, that's a lot of hours to get that, but you just naturally get it. We've got 4 news stories this week, and obviously our main topic will be our dream state of play. Obviously, there's rumors that we're going to get a state of play next month. So we just got our ideas of what we would like to see from PlayStation, if it does happen. If you want to watch the video version, just search Part-Time Players Pod on YouTube. And if you want to look or listen to the audio version, we're on all the podcast platforms. So just search Part-Time Players Podcast, and you should be able to find us. There's also a link tree in the description below. So I'm sure Brad is doing something over on Instagram. Go check it out. And obviously, you can see things on Twitter and all sorts of things that we're getting up to. So we appreciate your support, like and subscribe as always. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
Yeah. Shall we kick off with the news? So the first news story this week is there's some Dead Space reboot rumors. So the Assassin's Creed Valhalla director has left Ubisoft after 16 years, and he's joined EA Motive. And they've got an unannounced project, which is apparently going to be a fan favorite franchise that they're bringing back. There's rumors there's going to be revealed at their EA Live, which is going to be on the 22nd of July. Everybody's saying it's Dead Space. I know you're a massive Dead Space fan, Brad Seeley. I don't know if you played it, Brad Moore. I imagine this is up your street. You like horror games, you like sci-fi, so I imagine you would like it.
The both together.
Yeah, it's like a marriage of things that you like. Yeah. Brad Seeley, what do you think of these rumors? Are you excited? Would you like to see this? Or
I'd like a new Dead Space game, but I'd want it to be more in the vein of Dead Space 1 and 2. Dead Space 3 was the kind of one where EA started getting involved, and they tried to make it like you could have like a co-op bit, and I don't know. This was set on like some sort of ice planet, and the story wasn't as good, and it was just a bit of a letdown. So I'd like to have a Dead Space, but I don't want it to be a reboot. I don't want it to be like a reboot of one either. I want it to be a new, I don't know, set before Dead Space. So you don't play as Isaac. You play as like someone on the maybe someone you play as someone on the Ishimura while it's getting taken over. That'd be pretty good.
Yeah. So do you play as the same protagonist throughout the three games?
Play as Isaac, yeah.
Okay.
Isaac in all three of them. And then number one was set on the USG Ishimura, which is a planet cracking mining ship. The second one was set in like a space station.
Sure.
Which is really good. Like number two was, I think I suppose you could say I platinum one, but I done it back on the Xbox. So
okay, you got achievements that no one cares about.
Number two, again, brilliant game. Starts off like the beginning of it is just fantastic, and then number three, was a bit of a letdown. So I'd like a new Dead Space game, but I'd like to be a new game, and I just worry that like Visceral are gone now. Like the EA bought them and closed them.
Yep.
And you just worry.
Yeah, 13-13. The Reddick. Yeah.
So I'd be up for it as long as it's. I'd say at the minute though, I'm probably more excited about the was it Project Callisto, which was made by some of the original Dead Space.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
But I wouldn't say no to a new one.
Yeah, we'll see. Can you see it being anything different? Because it's just fan favorite franchise. So is there another EA franchise you could think of that it could be and what you would like it to be? FIFA, they're going to bring that FIFA.
Yeah. No, I don't really know what other stuff EA have. No, I can't really.
Timefall?
I don't know. I think.
Well, I know it couldn't be because obviously Respawn are still a thing, and why wouldn't you not give it to Respawn? But they're so busy with other stuff, and they're calling it a reboot, which means it's a franchise that's gone and coming back. I'm not sure. What's you got any thoughts on this, Bradmore? Would you be excited to play this or?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. I haven't really got any thoughts about it though, but no, it's just interesting.
Yeah, you should. I don't know if you ever get around to it, but Dead Space 1, 2 are so good, and that is.
Dead Space 2 is generally scary. I think it was quite scary.
Yeah. And like the whole atmospheric bit of it, and for some reason, for me, especially 1, it kind of ticked something off in my brain where he was kind of fixing the ship as well. I enjoyed going around just like fixing bits of the ship, even though he was pretty screwed. But really enjoyed it. And I think you'd enjoy it, Brad, because you like.
Yeah, I've been looking it up. Yeah, I don't know why it ever went past me, but looks sick.
Yeah,
it's really good.
Check it out.
Yeah, it's quite red.
The first proper horror game I ever played, I think. Really. Yeah, I've got it. I think I got it in a sale many years ago when I worked in like a shop that sold games, and I was like, I'll give it a go, and it's brilliant.
Yeah, no, it's popular. I can see it being this. Motive, the last game was Squadrons, I believe. So I don't know if it could be something related to Star Wars still.
Dead Space, spaceship shooter. There you go. That's what it's going to be.
Yeah, and it's interesting that obviously this story's all come out because the Assassin's Creed Valhalla director has gone on board, and he's been at Ubisoft for a long time, so he makes like Ubisoft type games. Would you bring him on board if you want to make a horror, like a sci-fi stealth horror? Do you know what I mean? He's known for directing open world Ubisoft type games, so maybe it's not that. I could see it being something different. I don't know what it could be.
Yeah, what else it could be?
I don't know.
I don't know. I just remembered as well. There was a Dead Space brought out on the Wii, and it was like an on-rail shooter, and you could use like the gun peripherals. And it's called Dead Space Extraction. Never played that one, but never.
I never played any of them. I played a little bit too, but
bring it out on the Wii. It's family friendly console, and then you got your light gun peripheral, just like just shooting the necromorphs. Yeah, fair enough. So, get Granny to play that in a nursing home,
Jesus. Wow. Anyway, story number 2, Scarlet Nexus and Mario Golf reviews. Yeah, Super Rush. Reviews are out. They both come out on Friday. Scarlet Nexus is sitting on 80 on Metacritic, and Mario Golf is sitting on 75. I had a little breeze through some of the reviews. The general views on Mario Golf is that it's nothing groundbreaking. It's just more of the same. If you like Mario Golf, you're going to like it.
Is it kind of
they're a bit like that one where they're not added anything. They're not gone the extra mile. If you like Mario Golf or Wii Golf or any of those, it's just more the same. But on the Switch and the Scarlet Nexus, which I've got and I've played a little bit of, the people saying it's a brilliant battle system. Like the combat's really fun, which I was expecting, but the story is a little bit underwhelming. It's not very good. It's very, from what I've played, I've only played about an hour of it. And it's very anime. So it's that general anime story of I'm a boy and I'm gonna be the best one day, blah blah blah, kind of thing. And it's nothing really new, but go check those out if you're obviously interested in either one of those.
It's like Nintendo have to release. They're like, we need to release a Mario game every year. Just
and
golf.
Linked to sports.
We're gonna do anything
Copy and paste golf.
Nah. Just get it out. It's golf on a Switch. Just do it. So
it will sell loads.
Yeah, of course it will.
Yeah, it was just such a money maker. I know tennis wasn't very well received, but I did buy it, and I know it made a lot of money.
Yeah.
Have you played a Mario Golf game before?
I played the Wii Sport like golf, and I loved it.
Yeah,
but I've never done a Mario Golf. Have you played Mario Golf?
No, I was just wondering, what is it? Just Mario characters that play golf? Is there anything more to it?
There's different like game modes. I think there's like a classic mode, like a career mode. I think you can make your own little like me character,
right?
Yeah, me. And you could do that, but then there's like fun games where I think you can like run really fast, and there's like different holes, almost like Top Golf type thing.
Okay.
I think there's like different silly games, the pie games that you can play.
Crazy golf.
Yeah, kind of like crazy golf where it's like in a party multiplayer. I'm not looking much into it because I was gonna just pass it really, but it would be just fun.
You just mentioned Top Golf, and I love Top Golf. I need to go back to Top.
I haven't been for a long time. Last time I went, I think was with you, maybe.
Yeah, that was many a year ago.
That was many a year ago. Story number 3 is Avengers IP bug. I don't know if you heard any stories about this at all, but this week, the final mission for the year for the DLC of Avengers got released, Cosmic Cube, which I did, and it was quite good actually. But when they did the update, they put in a bug that actually displayed everybody's IP address. So your IP address would be on the top hand corner. Yeah. So all streamers kind of lost their shit because now their IP address is being displayed.
God, all 5 of them must have been fuming.
I know, yeah. No, big uproar on Twitter. A lot of people got into it to the point where people, I looked at the comments and people just go so over the top. And I did tell one person because he was like calling them all like incompetent and stuff. And I just said, chill out, it's just a game.
Yeah. But he wasn't
don't do that on Twitter because you get a lot of hate for like 3 days in a row. I just kept getting notifications of people like, "Go on, mate, go and you send me your IP address, see what happens." I'm like, all right, then I'll just reset my router, and I'm pretty sure it changes, right?
That's the equivalent of your missus saying, "Chill out, it's just football."
Yeah,
like, you fucking what?
Yeah.
It's or even worse, it's just a game, silly game. Fuck. Desk flip.
Yeah. People did flip out. But they fixed it literally the next day. There was another update and it's all sorted now. But thought that was notable because people aren't happy about
learned from this. Well, from this news story, what I've got is I need to tell you: don't try and have an opinion on Twitter, okay? Unless it's the same as everyone else's. Okay?
I was just telling someone to just chill out. It's just a game. It was a piece of advice, It's just
a bit of that. Trying to help you. You're trying to aid his mental well-being.
Yeah, honestly, it was a long essay about this thing, and it's just like.
Just think he was going to read you say that and go like, you know what, he's right. Yeah. Sorry, what a fair point.
He didn't respond with the aggressive comment. He responded with, "It's not just a game," and then a list of other things. But there you go.
It's a lifestyle choice.
Yeah, it's like, did you have to stream it? I don't get the itch. But anyway,
how many people are watching you stream Avengers? Really?
You should have looked up.
I wasn't even the streamer. He probably wasn't. I don't think he even was. So he just wanted to moan at Crystal Dynamics because they ain't got enough issues with this game. But I did do the final mission. I completed with my friend, and they actually finally, I know it sounds a bit silly and it should have been in the game from the beginning, but actually finally add mechanics to like a boss. So we actually wiped the first time because it was like, oh shit, you actually got to like think about what you're doing. So what's she called? Scientist Supreme or whatever they're calling that. So you're basically she's like basically in a bubble in like a dome floating. And you basically she has like all these clones and you have to kill these clones and it gives you like a damage buff each time you kill one. And it only lasts for like 10 seconds. But each time you kill one, it like stacks and then the 10 seconds like restarts, it like starts again. And then once you kill like this main clone, her bubble like goes away. And then you have 8 seconds to damage her. And then it does this like wipe thing and you have to be behind like a pillar. If you're not behind a pillar, it will just kill you. And that was basically the mechanic. So they're trying to add more things that should have been in the game from the beginning. But
when did the game come out last year, didn't it? Was it the year before?
No, last year, September.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, September.
And they're finally starting to maybe we should mix these boss battles up. Maybe we should put a few more enemy types in, not just aimbots.
Well, they're coming August, so next expansion. So
aimbots 2.0. They're going to be called like rainbots or something. So it's something slightly different. No, these ain't aimbots. No.
No. There should be more enemy types. There's a lot of problems with the game, but like all these games, it's fun to play.
They should have as many enemy types as they have in Breath of the Wild. You've got the brown ones, you've got the blue ones. I think you've got green lizards. That's it. But the variety there.
Different preferences. I would honestly rather play Avengers than Breath of the Wild.
Oh, yeah, lunatic.
It's true. I have more fun with Avengers than I did Breath of the Wild. Yeah. Definitely putting a lot more hours into it anyway. Anyway, moving on. News story number 4, xCloud games are finally getting an upgrade for Series X. So apparently Microsoft promised, I haven't been really following much about xCloud because I don't have an Xbox I really follow anything they say, but apparently they promised on the 10th of June that they were going to have an upgrade. So games on X can finally like load as fast as they do on Series X. Okay. And also the games can now, like Rainbow Six Siege, can now run 120 frames. So they're obviously still in beta. None of us can still play it, but I think this may be a solution to maybe how they're going to get their like next gen games run on Xbox One and obviously the app and stuff going forward and things like that. Obviously, it's more steps forward of showing that Xbox are going more towards their service. And it's now kind of made me think, maybe I don't really need to get a Series X. Maybe I could just see how xCloud does when it's released.
That's probably putting the money in this sort of stuff. So people can still play the games and buy that all important Game Pass, but without having to buy a piece of hardware to do it on. So it makes sense. It does make a lot of sense. Yeah,
and it also reinforces what they were saying, where they were saying next gen games will always be on Xbox One, and it was kind of like, okay, well, they're always going to be held back, but this is the smart solution that they won't be held back and they'll just be streamed.
Well, they're saying they're always going to be on Xbox One. Starfield did say at the bottom Xbox Series X and S, and that was it, not Xbox One S or Xbox One X and all that. So
but it'll be streamed on Xbox One, so it'll be the Series X version, but you will stream it. Either there'll be an app on your TV, you can do it on your Xbox One. Maybe they'll even try and get it on the Switch, or maybe something even more crazy. Maybe they'll try and get it on PlayStation. There'll be a Game Pass app on PlayStation, and you can just stream it. That sounds mad.
Well, like you said, I
can see it on the Switch though.
You'd like it if they did, like a TV app, because then you said you had to play the games and just download the TV app and done. There you go.
Yeah. I can see it going on the Switch as well.
Yeah,
with the portability and stuff.
There's been rumours about Microsoft and Nintendo doing like some sort of partnership for.
And I think Hitman, the latest Hitman, and also Control, they're both on the Switch and they both run on cloud, or their cloud version. So they're already like building that technology. So. All Xbox needs to do, or Microsoft whatever, needs to just put their app on there, and maybe you're playing Starfield on a Switch. By the cloud.
Like I said, I've played a little bit of xCloud, and it was a little bit laggy, but like, it's all right. It's pretty good. It's more solid than I thought it'd be. It just for me, it wasn't
still beta. It's obviously improving.
Yeah, and for me, it wasn't how I'd want to play a game. Like, I wouldn't want to play Starfield on a phone using like the controller add-on thing. It just wasn't.
How you want to play games. No, I totally agree. Especially a game like that, like an epic sci-fi RPG, I want it the best possible graphics. And maybe November 2022, xCloud isn't good enough to be running like good 4K 60 frames like gaming, and you probably want to have a Series X if you want the best quality. So, and I'm sure that will be definitely would be the case. But if it runs decent and it's playable, and it's just playing a subscription fee, just giving it a go, I'll give it a go. I tried looking up how much like bandwidth you would need to run a game like 4K or whatever, and the only details I can get is what like Stadia requires, and it requires like 35 meg. So for 4K streaming, so I'm sure I have that here, so or more than enough that. So yeah, are you interested in any of this, Brad? More
showing off your bloody megabits.
I know, yeah. Well, you know how the ladies, child ladies. That's why I enter like a child line with just my megabits. Just put it out there. There you go.
It's a nice single.
Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah.
So would I be interested in xCloud?
Yeah, what's your thoughts on this? First of all, the upgrade Series X. I know you was kind of considering getting a Series X if they added more games that would interest you. Is this more an in for you if it was just like an app that you
wish? Definitely. Yeah, like definitely. I've always been on board for the idea. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'd get that without a doubt, because then you just got complete control of you just buy the game. Well, it would be a subscription, would it?
Yeah. So you just be streaming it. Yeah. Something like Netflix almost. You have an app.
Yeah.
On your iPad or
a way to do it.
Yeah.
Although the whole streaming game thing is weird though. Like it's funny how Stadia is just like dropped off the face of the earth, isn't it? But it would just be very different because of the Xbox. I mean, Stadia is Google, and it's like, well, there's no exclusive games. They're just picking off games from it. Yeah. Well, are there? I don't know. Are there anyone that develops just for Stadia?
Yeah, there's something like they released like one game that's Stadia exclusive. Right. It didn't get received very well. I don't know what it's called.
I think it was like a shooter, wasn't it? Like on the same as like Overwatch and that. And
it was.
Well, the fact we don't even know what it is says it. Yeah, I guess, doesn't it?
Yeah, it didn't get received very well. No one cares about it. So
but if there was like a stream only like PlayStation version, the equivalent, and I was into Xbox, and it'd be a no-brainer, and vice versa. It's very tempting. So I'll be down.
Yeah. It's almost maybe the mistake that maybe Google made, or maybe eventually Google will take over because they've got so much money they can just kind of. So has Microsoft, to be fair, but maybe they should have got in bed with Nintendo or PlayStation and just we're the software behind it.
Yeah,
and we'll just put PlayStation games on Stadia, and that's what. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So because the technology's there, it just needs the games for it to work. But
sure.
Yeah.
Talking about Xboxes, and obviously Ash isn't here this week, but he was able to get hold of his Xbox Series X. So
his dealer came through.
Yeah, next week here we better to ask him.
Dodgy guy.
Honestly. It's got a few scuffs on the box where it fell off the back of the lorry, but other than that, so
there's a big dent in the box at the top, isn't there? Yeah.
I think it's like the way he got it. Like it's kind of like the way I got mine. Like game must have said they've got
stolen.
He tried. Yeah, well, like, listen.
CD Brothers are dodgy, is what we've established from this episode. This is the name of the episode. Never trust a CD.
We get it. Right?
Yeah, we take it. You give it to us, or we take.
Yeah, either we can get one, or we mug some for it. To be fair, we were brought up in the ghetto, so we was in the. We're tough street kids. So.
Yeah, the getaway was based on your life. Yeah.
Yeah. But we're better to ask him what his thoughts are. Obviously, we went to have a bit more along plan yet. I didn't do that deal in time in game for the Xbox Series S, so I missed out on getting that. Yeah,
it's kind of like on you there.
They've still got it, but the price has gone up now. So if I traded in my Xbox now, where I would have been able to get it for £90, I will have to pay £115 now. So still,
okay, that's not
£115 off.
Yeah,
but so still could.
I'm in the mindset of that because of xCloud now, and I'm going back to what I was kind of saying last year, that I now feel like Series S is kind of pointless.
I've got texts of you saying, "Yeah, Brad, you might as well do it."
For you, I'm talking about for myself. It's either I would give xCloud a go, where it's kind of like not quite the best,
or go in for the best,
or just go for the best, which is Series X. Do you know what I mean? I feel like the middle road is, and then you got Series S, where it's like, okay, you got the middle road with people that ain't got very good broadband. I guess.
See, Series S for me is, I'm always going to buy all the big AAA games on PlayStation. I will use that. It will be a little bit more powerful Game Pass machine than the one I've got now, and it will take up less room. That's the only.
Take up less room is is that
room.
yeah,
That's
sure.
it, yeah, so.
It's a good portable thing. You can literally take it on holiday with you.
Yeah, so maybe I will. Maybe next week it'll be. But Ashley's got an Xbox S. Brad's got an Xbox S.
Yeah, you're not going to get it. You would have got it when it was cheap.
Yeah, but I'm an idiot, so I'll probably.
You're an idiot. I will. You go in the day after the deal ends and buy it like twice as much.
I will probably end up getting it now because, like, I'm an idiot and I left it too late, and I'll be like, no, I'll get it now. I'll get it now. It's gone up in price. So,
sort of thing I'd do.
Yeah. and I've got 3 days off of work, so maybe I'll do it in one of those days off. Okay, nice.
Yeah. Lovely. Cool. Shall we go on to the main topic this week?
Yeah, main topic time. There you go. Main topic.
So I forgot what I was going to say then. My mind went completely blank. I had like two things I wanted to say in my head.
A stroke.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Audio listeners, I'm still here. So the French outlet Juve Video published a report claiming that we're going to get a new state of play. So this kind of inspired me to think, all right, what do we actually want to see from this? Apparently, they've actually got an exact date. They reckon it's going to happen on the 8th of July, which we'll see. And then I haven't written it down, but I remember reading there's rumors about a DLC for Ghost of Tsushima. It's going to be like a standalone thing. It's like going to be like a short thing, separate island. Ishima, yeah. It's like which apparently is a small island which is near Tsushima, and there's a lot of rumors about that.
Be all over that.
Yeah, so would I. That would be cool.
Oh, I need to finish that game so much.
Oh, you do.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to move on to it when I finish GTA.
Brad's not. Let's not go down that rabbit hole. Brad promising things.
That's one of the rare games that I really was enjoying, and I finished. So yeah.
I don't know why I stopped. I was enjoying it too. I genuinely was enjoying it. I think at the time, I had nothing against it. Just at the time, I was just really into Destiny, and I don't know. Destiny drew me back. But I'm taking a break from Destiny, so now is the best time. And there's nothing. I'm not being taken away from anything. So when I finish with GTA, I'm going to jump on.
Sounds like you're having like a breakup. I'm taking a break from Destiny.
Yeah, you do.
It's like a really emotional thing. Like,
it's an abusive relationship.
We're on a break at the moment. You know.
He's doing a Ross from Friends.
Yeah, we're on a break. Yeah.
Does anyone watch Friends? You like Friends?
Yeah, I like Friends.
Yeah. I'm going to Friends Fest tomorrow. That's
why. Are you really?
That's why we're recording.
Is Rachel going to be there?
Early? No.
Friends Fest. What is Friends Fest?
It's like they get all like the sets and that up, and it's like Harry Potter world but for Friends.
Right.
Yeah.
So you got to go into like the 2 apartments and the coffee house, and
my girlfriend booked it. She was like, "We're going on a Sunday." I was like, "Okay."
That's,
all right. Yeah, unless Rachel's there, I'm not ready. Yeah.
No, she's not there.
But,
who knows? Instagram listeners, there might be pictures on Instagram. You know,
Gunther might pop up or something.
Yeah, we might see some me by a fountain, the umbrella.
Oh yeah,
holding the settee, saying pivot. Can't wait.
I can't wait to read more of those. Right. Anyway, who would like to kick off with their dream state of play? What they would want to see? Do you want to go first, Brad Seeley?
A dream state of play. For my game, I'd like them to announce. I'd really like a Astros playroom full game. I would like that's
dream. All right, cool. It's your choice. Go.
Yeah. I've got more dreams, but this is one.
All right.
Yeah. I don't know.
Interesting choice.
I really enjoyed like the little packing they had for the PS5.
The next one's going to be Bugstacks too, isn't it?
I don't know. I think we've all played Astros Play, haven't we?
Absolutely,
It was just a fun.
That's all you could do for the first hour or so.
Yeah. So I think
it was good. It's good.
I think it was for a tech demo, like to show off what the PlayStation can do. It was just really, it's just fun and enjoyable. So I'd like them to announce. Yeah, I'd like them to.
Did you both platinum that as well?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't platinum it. Maybe I should.
Beat all the speed runs as well. Done all the speed runs. Got all the trophies.
I didn't do those.
As well.
Trophies really easy though.
I say I did. My girlfriend didn't. So.
Your girlfriend didn't. Yeah.
Have you got to get all the? Have you got to get all the collectibles and like?
Yeah.
So there's
all the puzzle pieces, all like the old consoles, like find all that, all them, and then you have to do certain things, like you have to turn. I think you have to look through the VR goggles. That's a trophy. To like turn the PlayStation on or something. That's literally like all little
nice.
Quirky things. Yeah.
Cool.
They're good.
I reckon it's going to happen, but you're going to be disappointed. It's going to be on VR, and it's going to launch with a VR 2 next year.
VR. I just want it to be.
It will be VR. It will 100%. Yeah.
Don't want it.
It will launch with VR 2 next year.
Well, you do. I've said my dreams, and you shattered them. So nice one.
Yeah. You might get a normal one, but all right, I can see it.
You might get a normal one.
Yeah. Maybe. But I can see it being on VR. Go. What's your game number 2? Or do you want to go around?
I'll just do mine. I'll just knock mine out if you want. A little game called Bug Snacks now. I've got it here. I'd like a Metal Gear Solid. I'd like a prequel, because I know there are prequel games before Metal Gear Solid 1 on the net.
Oh, no remake. Okay, interesting.
I'd take a remake, but I'd also like.
You want a new one?
A new one, yeah. I'd like a new one. So I'd like a new Metal Gear Solid.
And who's making it? Konami?
Yeah, well.
What about Kojima?
Yeah, Konami's not going to make it, are they?
Yeah.
I know, like, they've got the rights, but in my dream, they've got the rights from them, and they've given someone else, and then someone else can make it.
Kojima Productions are making. Yeah, sure.
But I don't want it to be weird. I don't want it to be like Death Stranding, or I don't want it to be like that. I want it to be basically like Metal Gear Solid 1, but new.
Sure. So, I think the closest thing you're going to get to that is the Blue Point remake of the original.
That's not even been announced yet, though. Well, officially, has it? So
no.
Yeah.
No, we don't know what Blue Point's working on.
Yeah, maybe in next month. Maybe they'll announce it. Doubt it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then one other thing. This isn't going to happen either. I'd like a new Jak and Daxter game. But
from Naughty Dog.
Yeah, Naughty Dog can do it. Yeah, as long as they don't make it.
Waste of their talent.
As long as they don't make well, they've said recently that they was making one, and then they stopped it, and they would like to go back to it and make and do another Jak and Daxter. But as long as they don't make it about the story of an unending cycle of violence where no one's really ever happy and everyone just gets murdered. As long as it's not like that, then it should be good.
That's what they're known for, mate. That's what's so great about.
That's what they're known for. Not letting you have a choice and making horrible decisions.
Yes.
Yeah. Again, I never wanted to kill those dogs, but
Yeah, it's not nice. Is that all of them?
That's it. Yeah, that's it for me. Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. Bradmore, what's your dream?
Gran Turismo spoke about last week. Want to see a lot more about that. It's just no details at all yet. There was a trailer, but it's not. It's just
PS5 launch.
Yeah,
was it then they showed it?
Yeah. And that's all we've got. It did after at the end of the trailer. It did go into the menus and started to show you a little bit of a showcase of what the game's going to be like. And so far, so good. But I'm hopeful because Gran Turismo Sport, I've said before, I just didn't like it. I was looking forward to it because they take years and years to make Gran Turismo games now, and they put so much into them. And Gran Turismo Sport was just all online, and it was such a letdown. And I'm really hoping that because it's not Gran Turismo Sport, it's gone back to being Gran Turismo 9. It's part of the standard franchise. It just goes back to its roots and becomes a decent sim.
Have you ever played Forza?
No, but
we spoke about it last week, didn't we? Saying that could that be a game that tempts you to get It
looks sick. Did you see the way that I don't know? I saw it on Twitter. I don't know if it was at E3, but there was like a photo. It looked like a photo in Mexico, just unbelievable. And then suddenly the camera just moved, and all these cars come past, and it's actual in-game footage, and it's just like, oh my god, that literally looks like an HD photo. How the fuck they did it on purpose so it looked like a still, and it wasn't. Then it just started moving. It's like, whoa.
I'm pretty sure I can't remember what one it was a couple ago, or maybe the last one. It was actually in Scotland. So yeah, you drove around like the Highlands and Edinburgh, and it was like realistic. So. Like back in the day, the Getaway was realistic to London. This one was realistic to Edinburgh, which is pretty cool.
Right.
But
nice.
I quite like driving games. I've never really. I've played Gran Turismo back on PlayStation 2. But
Yeah.
I used to like Need for Speeds and Burnout stuff.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, like Need for.
It's two different genres, isn't it?
Yeah, they are. They are less
I always
realistic.
thought that would be the ultimate VR game, a driving game, especially if you've got a wheel and pedals. But yeah, I think people have said like it would make you feel sick.
Emotional sickness. Yeah,
never really done a lot of VR, but if it was like the point of view from like you're in the car, you've got the wheel. I can just imagine it just being.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
It's so I've done them. There was first of all, Drive Club was on VR at first, and then Gran Turismo had obviously the Gran Turismo Sport had a VR mode on it, but it's just the motion sickness is horrific. I don't know. I don't know why they bother making it. Like it's so like you say, they should be good. It should be brilliant, but there's just I don't know how they can get around the motion sickness. It's just I don't feel like this. I feel like if you don't get sick from it, then you're a psychopath or something's wrong with you. Like it's just like all the other
you're
games
in the army or something, like you do like simulations where they're in the cockpit thing. I imagine people like that are maybe used to actually flying like jets, could probably handle it because they're actually I don't know, accustomed to maybe
I
don't know, those UFOs. Or UAPs or whatever they're called.
UAP,
UAP.
The Tic Tacs, we all know,
It's all about. It's not.
We can't talk about it.
We know.
The Pentagon will be onto us. Stop talking about it.
It's weird what causes the motion sickness. Though. It's not the motion itself. It's the brain not causing the motion. Or something to do with the brain's thought process not aligning with what's happening in front of you.
Yeah,
that makes your brain go, "I'm not doing this. What the fuck's going on?"
I'm out. Like, it's just like nope.
No, throw up.
Because it must be like your brain knows you're sitting still with something on your head, but your eyes are telling it that no, you're in a car and you're doing 80 miles an hour, and it's like no.
Messed up.
I'm out.
Yeah, there was a mission DLC thing for Tomb Raider was in VR when I did a like PlayStation VR, and I was like running around the mansion. And it was the same thing because you was like turning left, and obviously I'm sat down. My brain was like, like it was like, wow, I'm not turning left, and I had to immediately take it off. I felt like sweating. I was like, wow, I feel sick. I need to go to bed. I had to go to sleep.
The best VR thing I've done was we went to like a Game of Thrones back when Game of Thrones was good. We went to like a Game of Thrones exhibit thing in the O2. And at the end, you could go into this. They put you in like this lift, like the elevator lift thing that takes you up the wall. And you put this VR on, and you're going up the wall, up and up, and they have fans blowing on you, and you have to like walk along this plank, and it was like
really cold.
It was really cold, really hot. But that was like the best. But even that, just not even moving that much, I was kind of like wobbly and that. Yeah, but it was really good.
Okay,
cool.
And nicely linked on to my second was which VR2, is that a thing that would be a state of play, or is it all about the games?
It's your dream if you want to say VR2.
Fucking right, there you go. Well, if it's my dream, I want Sony to buy Bungie, and then we'll talk about Witch Queen. VR2 would be good if a deep dive was done, a lot more information about what the plans are, release windows. Obviously, it's early days, but I don't see why they couldn't dive in. What is it? Everyone wants to know what it looks like. I guess as well. We've seen the controllers now, haven't we? But we've not seen the hat.
No,
have we not seen the hat?
There's no pictures of the hat yet. No.
There's no pictures of the hat. Yeah, just the controllers. You're right. Yeah, it'd be cool to get a reveal.
We've got the gloves.
Yeah.
No hat yet.
Yeah. So. And then maybe next year we get the scarf.
Maybe the scarf. You never know. They might have some sort of boot. They can kick penalties in FIFA wearing the boot.
Whoa, that'd be good.
A lot of broken toes, I would imagine. Just booting your TV.
I love watching VR videos where people like got kids that just fucking sprint into the TV and like smash head first into stuff. It's amazing.
And the Wii ones, with the Wii controller where someone just smashed someone around the face.
Wii boxing. Oh god, imagine.
This is why you had to wear the wrist straps.
It got me thinking what sort of games I'd want to see on VR as well. I know we spoke about this a while ago, but just because all the AAA games they just don't really associate themselves with VR at the moment. But it's just some good independent horror games tick the box. I'm still waiting for Layers of Fear to be put onto VR, because that was a brilliant horror game. And they have said that's coming to VR, PlayStation VR, because it's already been done on the Oculus Rift. So yeah,
maybe a new Resident Evil or one of the old Resident Evils made in VR, perhaps.
If they put Village on, there's no reason why they can't put Village on. That'd be good to run through again. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe that's what they're waiting
Dead
for.
Space or something like that. I would like to see that being a VR.
Yeah, Dead Space VR. No way. No, thank you.
They did. They put Doom on VR, didn't they?
Yeah, I imagine that's quite intense.
This metal music blasting in your ears. You come in. Someone comes in like
you need therapy after that.
Yeah,
you're just like,
you're right. And you actually got PTSD. Just like
shaking in the corner. I've been to hell and back.
Please. No,
sure.
Yeah. I got some stories.
And finally, I'd love to see a new Uncharted game.
Okay.
Yeah. I just suddenly realised I think it was someone was talking about that. I'm like well into I love the Uncharted games, and the last one ended when it was his daughter, wasn't it? Went into the beach hut, and we haven't. The add-on after there was nothing to do with that, was it?
No,
Lost Legacy.
The baddie from 4 and
Chloe.
Yeah, the other. Journalist woman, or was she? She was.
So it must be.
Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah.
Have Naughty Dog said they're making it or anything like that? Has that been confirmed yet or anything?
No, we don't know anything that Naughty Dog's doing outside Factions,
right?
Which is their multiplayer Last of Us thing, which is taking so long to come out. It's like, is this going to be a full game at this point? Yeah. Like, I feel like this must be. It can't be DLC at this point. It must be like a full multiplayer game that they're doing.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's got to be.
Because it's taken so long to make it.
And then you wonder if they've got a team on that, and there's a team starting like pre-production on something else, like a new, like a brand new IP. But
I hope so. I don't know if Naughty Dog's still set up like that anymore, because they were at one point, because you had the Neil Druckmann team that did Last of Us, and then you had the Uncharted team, and then they kind of went into one when Amy left, and went over to EA, which worked out great for her. But I think since then they've been like one team. But it would be good if they did split again, and I think that's probably what Sony should start doing. Is I think they say they're investing more in their first party, because when you look at what Insomniac are doing, when they got like 3 studios, I believe 3 or 4, and they're pumping out Spider-Man and then Ratchet and Clank within 6 months. Yeah, it's like you need your other studios to be doing it. It's like, imagine Naughty Dog pumping out a game every 12 months or whatever.
I think I can handle it, if I'm honest with you.
You could handle it. It's stressful,
Yeah, just don't,
Or Santa Monica or Guerrilla, or I don't know. So many great studios, don't they have? So
yeah, Young Horses every 6 months, Bug Snacks.
Yeah, I don't know if in their first play, mate, but yeah.
Well,
so even though
it's my dream, isn't it?
All right, whatever.
I mean, even though this segment is about dream list, it's probably quite realistic that an Uncharted game will come out soon. Well, not come out soon, but be announced soon, right?
Yeah,
it's fairly odds on. They're not going to stop that.
Yeah, I think it's unrealistic that it's going to be shown before Factions.
Yeah, okay.
Because why would they show it? But it's happened before. Like, we've seen Mass Effect being announced by BioWare, but like, we're a decade away from that. We saw Elder Scrolls shown before. At the same time, we got Starfield, and once again, like these kind of I feel like these are just kind of mistakes. It's like, why are you showing this? Is it for investors to show like, oh, we've got this coming? But for us fans, it's not. Who cares?
Sure. But yeah, I enjoyed Uncharted 4 so much. I thought it was an absolute masterpiece. I fucking loved it. I was so upset when it was over. And so
I think all the games. I think all their games are masterpieces.
Oh, watch it. Careful.
They are.
Couldn't agree more. Reese. we got 2 on 1.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I missed the boat on the whole. I liked the Uncharted 4. Play 1 and 2. That was all right.
Yeah, Uncharted 4 really did it for me. I didn't finish I didn't finish 2, and I think I might have finished 2. I didn't finish 3.
Yeah, 4 was good, but I think because I was always an Xbox player, I had missed like the big fan like push and everyone loving Uncharted. I never really got it because I couldn't play them because I didn't have a PlayStation. And when I did get a PlayStation 3, I was kind of like, Oh yeah, they're all right, but
yeah, you saw it more during the PS4, Xbox One era, but I feel like so many other games copied to the Uncharted style, like that cinematic where you climb and something falls, and that was Uncharted, and so many games stole it to then. It made it like almost like not that special, but that game created all that stuff. And I remember going into the water for the first time, and his jeans were like wet when they came out, which seems silly now, but I was like, wow, look at the graphics. And I don't know, it was technically.
Wow, look at that bulge in his wet jeans.
Wow. But technically, it was groundbreaking with each game and the storytelling and stuff. And I think for those reasons, that's why they were masterpiece when they came out. Yeah. But going back and playing like Mass Effect now, I kind of try to think, Mass Effect 2, like back in 10 years ago, like how much greater it was, because I think it's great now, but 10 years ago, wow.
Yeah, sure.
I can see so many other games taking things from it as well, like I've played later, you know what I mean? So yeah, you can see the influences, and like, I don't know, whenever something's a game of the year, it should be something that's like moved the medium forward in many ways. And I feel like Naughty Dog games generally do that. Yep.
I like some of their games, so Jack and Daxter. Who Jack and Daxter?
No, it's such a waste of their time.
No guns. I didn't like really like Jack 1 and 2 and 3 when he had guns. It's like no, just.
I have literally never heard of Jack and Daxter. What even is it?
It's a platformer. It would be like the worst mismanagement of Naughty Dog ever if they made them make a Jack and Daxter game. It's like having like a football. It's like having Messi on your team and putting him in goal. It's literally.
It was like the big.
You wanted to make Crash Bandicoot again? Like honestly, it's just like. No.
I want it. My dream.
I always forget Naughty
Give
Dog.
it to someone else. Let someone else win. Not Naughty Dog.
Yeah,
I'd rather
have someone else do it actually other than Naughty Dog. Actually,
let someone else do it.
Like, what about you, Reese? You've been sitting here judging out us and our dreams. What about you? What's your?
I ain't broken one more. Okay,
no,
so
I haven't.
No, you ain't got them. Okay,
I only have 3 anyway.
My first one is Spider-Man 2. They open with it, a bit like what they did with the Miles thing, but Spider-Man 2, Black Suit, Venom. That would get me hyped, definitely. It's coming. We know it's coming. It'll be epic. I would like to see more of Horizon, but in a new area, maybe like a snowy area. See more of that, and give us a date that's like this year, an actual date.
Yeah, lock down a date. Yeah, because they say it's still coming this year, but now we're a week away from it being July. You know, it's the date. So. And
I feel like that is quite realistic. I think it will be shown, and I think we will get a date.
Yeah. It'll be Christmas.
Yeah. Hopefully we actually get a date. Similar to you guys, I put new IP, Naughty Dog, but I want them to make a new IP. Not Uncharted, not Last of Us, something completely new from them. I'm ready for something new from them.
That'd be great, wouldn't it? That would be great.
Something sci-fi as well. I know we get a lot of sci-fi, but I like sci-fi. Something sci-fi from them, like a story-driven, maybe on another planet. I think that'd be quite good.
Just completely set it in cyberpunk, but just don't fuck it up. Like just that whole setting, that whole aesthetic, all that theme, brilliant. Belongs in gaming, all that theme. But
it does. It's so cool. It's so cool. Either that or like a new Ghost of Tsushima, like show that Ghost of Tsushima 2 or whatever.
Yeah.
But my ending, which I guess I'm surprised you guys didn't mention, is God of War gameplay. I want to see God of War.
See, I was going for more. I know it's not going to happen, but because it's our dream one, I was like, I'm going to go outside. I'm going to aim higher. Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
I thought 1, it's probably not my dream, and 2, I know it's your dream anyway. So
it is my dream. God of War 1 is my favorite game of all time, so I can't not put 2 down.
Yeah. So you want to see what game? You want to see gameplay?
I want to see gameplay and
gameplay.
Full trailer. Maybe give me a rough period of time in 2022. Maybe say early March, April.
Would you rather, if you had a choice, would you rather a gameplay trailer or a cinematic trailer?
Gameplay trailer.
Oh, okay.
I want to see what the game looks like. Surely.
I'd rather have cinematic trailer.
Cyberpunk.
I'd be more excited about the cinematic trailer that tells you a bit more about the story. You know, it's going to look great, and but this a story-led trailer, cinematic would be like get you hyped up for.
But it's not real, right?
What?
The cinematic trailer is not real.
No.
Yeah.
But it's a nice tease into the story of. I don't know. So the cinematic trailers are more like about hype, aren't they? And
Yeah, no, I get that. Yeah, no, I love them. Don't get me wrong. Like you see, like the Destiny ones are always great, or which is nothing like the gameplay. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like Elder Scrolls. Have you seen like the cinematic trailers for those? They're like really epic. It's like a CGI movie, and it's like you play the game. It's like, wow, this is nothing like the game.
Yeah.
Same as Cyberpunk, like the Cyberpunk thing where he's like getting in the car and he's like, oh, and then you play the game and it's just like. Shuttery.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It doesn't represent the game very well at all. So, what's the other one? Beyond Good and Evil. Like the cinematic trailers for that is completely insane. But the game doesn't even exist.
Do you remember the initial? I don't. Was it? Maybe it wasn't a trailer. Maybe the opening sequence for The Witcher, where
see that looks fantastic as well. That's another one.
That was unbelievable. That was all that was. That knocked me out.
What, The Witcher 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one where he's like he finds that like the people
person hanging.
There were people hanging.
Kills the guards who've done it.
I want to watch that again. That was like.
Yeah, it's really epic. That's so cool.
There's a cinematic trailer for The Witcher 3, and there's I think it's called Oats in the Water or something. The song they play for it, it's like it's low, like it's like I don't know, like a. I don't really know how to explain it, but it's really good. Yeah, it's really good.
Sure. Oh, I can't fucking wait to play Witcher 3 again. I've
PS5,
already played it,
same.
but I'm so looking forward to playing it again. It's ridiculous, but I don't care.
Same. Yeah, I'm going to play it again. Yeah.
I'm going to go dust off the Switch and get back in there. Lovely.
Unbelievable. just don't throw your Switch out the window.
No comment.
Right. All right. That were my games. They're my dream games.
Games.
I would like to see Forspoken as well, Square Game, because I saw them doing like a tech interview this week, and they're saying they're trying to push like the graphics to its limit. It is just on PS5 as well, so I would like to see what that actually looks like.
We're going to try and push the graphics to the limit. Obviously, it will be coming out on PS4.
It's not Sony first party, thankfully, so no, it won't happen. Square are happy just to put it on next gen.
Current gen, I think we'll from now on we will say current gen.
Are we going to call it current gen? And okay, gen, all right, yeah. I'm on board with that. Yeah. I'm on board with that.
Makes sense.
Current geners.
Cool.
And Ashley's double dipped with the current gen. He's.
I know. He's got everything, hasn't he? Wow.
Well, yeah.
Well, he hasn't got time to do the podcast anymore. He's got too many games to play.
Yeah, too many games and consoles.
He's got 2 games, 2 consoles that are now collecting dust.
Oh, I'm going to go outside in the sun. I'm going to sit in the room and do the podcast and play the Xbox Series X. We're going to talk about it next week. That's it. That's the life.
Yeah. Well, when he's back next week, we'll talk about the Series X, I guess.
What games as well? MIS.
All right, we'll see. We'll hold that back when we actually get the pictures of you having the box. I want you to next week. I want you to be holding the white box.
I'll do it. I'll do it on. I won't tell no one, and then while we do it, but wait a minute. What's this? And I just or what I'll do is I'll do this. I'll just try and hide the top half of the one I've got now. But there it is. That's
they're actually quite similar, isn't it? With the
it is, yeah. It's just like
it's literally just they cut it in half.
Oh yeah, if I get one, it'll be half the size of that, and I'll be getting a fraction of the the hard drive. So win-win, isn't it? Obviously,
it is a win-win. Yeah, exactly. Cool. How much drive space did you get? 500.
512.
512. A whole 12. Okay. All right.
I think.
Yeah, talking about storage space, I need to upgrade. I'm kind of waiting for the SSDs to actually slot in my PS5.
Okay. Yeah.
But I think I'm definitely going to upgrade at some point. And I also need to buy a USB-C to USB-C cable because my cable on my PS5, charge my controller, doesn't work.
You got one for your iPad? You must have one for your iPad.
I got one from my Mac, and that's what I've been using because I think it's the USB A port just doesn't work properly for some reason. But it works fine on because I plug it in and you can see the orange, it's side charging. And as soon as I put it down, it just stops.
You can't put in SSDs, can you, in PS5 yet?
No, not internally, no.
Not the ones where they've got a little port for it at the back. Yeah, they still haven't. decided to certify the ones we're going to be allowed to buy.
They need to pull their fingers out with that. Just enough time's gone past now.
Yeah, I'm surprised of how long it's taken. I don't know. Is there like a shortage?
Sure, I read somewhere.
It's like a hardware. No, it's a software thing, isn't it? So it can't be. So they've got problems with the chips and apparently shipping, and they're apparently planning to sell, I think it was 21 million PS5s each year. And they're just struggling to get them out. It's kind of, I knew it would be like really hard to get a PS5, and obviously that's why I was on it straight away. But I didn't think June the following year, going on to July, you will never see one in the shop. Like, when will you see a PlayStation 5 just sat on the shelf?
Even when Christmas comes around, they're going to be in short demand because everyone's going to want them for Christmas. So it won't be till next year. It won't be till like after the Christmas rush. The restock after Christmas. Maybe then, even then, maybe this time next year.
Like you say, there's obviously the pandemic don't help, but there's like shortages of like stuff they used to make them as well. So it's
which I think is from the pandemic, right?
Yeah, so it's just kind of because I think a lot of like, the chips are getting made maybe in Asia where they wasn't really affected at first by the pandemic, but now the vaccines are like not being rolled out quick enough, and they're getting it again and. All that business. So the pandemic would affect stuff. Not me.
Exactly.
It's not this guy. I didn't. Like, whatever. I'll wear a mask. I'll go to a shop. Sweet. That's it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's good for you.
Yeah. What have you been playing this week, Brad Seeley? Anything?
I've been playing a pandemic simulator. What I've been doing, I've just been going. I haven't really been doing it. I finished Mass Effect 1.
Oh, nice.
I haven't platinumed it because
You're not going to?
I'm going to, but there's 2 trophies I missed during my first playthrough.
Bugger.
And the last save I've got is in the middle of the last mission, and then that takes you from that mission right to the end. And you need to do like loads of certain side quests and all that to get the completionist trophy. And the save I've got before that is hours before, so I can do it. But it's going to be a bit more time than I thought it would be. So
yeah, it's a bit of a pain when you miss that one trophy. Yeah. That's just this is going to take hours.
I jumped straight on board to Mass Effect 2. Now I'm playing Mass Effect 2. So.
Okay, enjoying it?
I am. Yeah, just landed on Omega. Kind of looking for some of my the team I've got to recruit. But yeah, I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, that opening scene.
I wore headphones as well.
You did?
Yeah.
It was good. Good moment. Yeah.
It's just
the 3D audio in that moment is incredible. Yeah.
But no, really enjoying it. Yeah, let's say finished. I think I finished one last. It's Saturday, maybe. No, it was after the podcast, so it would have been. I think it was Monday. Yeah, Monday I finished that.
Sure.
And then jumped in on Mass Effect 2 last night, yesterday afternoon. So really good. Really enjoying them.
I should start 3 soon, I guess. I completely forgot all about it. I don't know if I got it installed on my PlayStation because I had to delete some games recently because of Elder Scrolls and another game that I downloaded because Elder Scrolls is like over 100 gig. So I needed some room for that. But, I will jump into 3. I thought I'd just have a little break from it and then jump back in. But...
And I did show on the people who are listening, I did show Last of Us 2 case, so I'm going to be going back into that at some point as well.
Oh yeah, you haven't started it yet, no?
No, just torturing myself. I
imagine it's going to look great, like PS5 patch.
Yeah, really go back to see all that blood running down Joel's cracked head.
Well, that's a spoiler.
Sorry, everyone.
Jesus Christ.
Spoiler warning. Maybe bleep that out then. People might not want to know that happens.
Yeah. Unbelievable. Moving on very quickly. Bradmore, what have you been doing? GTA.
GTA. Don't think I've been doing anything else. I've taken a break from Destiny. Playing a bit of FIFA as well. Still in the spirits of the Euros. Been doing a bit of FIFA every day. That's about it.
Why have you taken a break from Destiny? What's like the current state of the game, the season? What's going on?
Yeah, it's just a bit flat. I'm getting fatigued from this seasonal model. A bit of fatigue. Seasonal activity, season pass, complete it, tick that box, unlock all the things. next. It's just it needs that expansion again now. I don't know. It needs the fucking
needs to be in
menagerie.
September.
Yeah.
It needs it to be in September as well, not
I can't believe
some point
it's
in 2022.
Do you think we'll get a trailer soon? We got that image. We got an image of they teased an image which looks like Old Chicago, the Swamplands, which is a destination that was on some concept art way back before Destiny 1 was launched, so that we always knew that there was something in the lore about us going there at one point. But yeah, we've got, and also they gave us an image of the gear that's going to, they did that a few months ago, of a gear set that's going to be available. And if you look at the boots of all of the different character gear, they've all got like, they're all like wearing not quite wellies, but they've all got like big, thick soled boots, which I know sounds stupid, but the gear is always themed. Like when we went to Europa, we got like big snow gear. They do themed gear, and it looks like the sort of attire you wear in a swamp.
You might be going to a festival.
Glastonbury. It's either Glastonbury or Old Chicago.
The tower gets flooded is the next expansion.
But it's just that the seasonal model, it's just wearing a bit thin now. And I'm sure when next season comes around, I think we'll get a dungeon next season, which will be great fun. I'd love to jump into that. Or if we get any secret missions, they always just absolutely nail it with that sort of content. So just right now, I'm not very excited, but I will be, and I will be again. Don't worry.
I feel exactly the same. I've kind of jumped down. I've been playing Elder Scrolls, but I think answering your question about when we're going to get a trailer, I imagine maybe August, September. I don't think we're going to get it like this month or July kind of thing. I feel like maybe more towards September.
Yeah, you're right. Because I reckon, I mean, they need to tell us what they're doing with the gap between when it was supposed to come out and when it's coming out. There's like a 6-month delay, isn't there? Yes, but it's like at least 6-month delay.
Is it going to be like a 6-month season next season as well, potentially as well? Like we don't know anything of how they're going to do that. So
don't know. But because it's all going to be tied to the Witch Queen, I feel like they're not going to want to spoil the season before Witch Queen is going to be very related to Witch Queen. And I feel like we'll get, I feel like on the week of, I think we'll get the trailer for the season and Witch Queen almost together. It will be like all as part of like, this is the Witch Queen coming, but now this is it, just because it happened with Europa. I don't know if you remember, but when Europa was about to come, we got a very much right at the start of that last season of Arrivals, when the ships started coming in and we knew they were coming in. We got all the trailer stuff for Beyond Light. So I think they'll do the same thing. So it's all about when is that last season going to land? Because I think when that last season lands, about that time that it lands, we'll get like on that week of it launching, they'll do all in the hype. They'll announce Witch Queen as well, and it'll be like, wow.
Sure.
And
does it end August? Is it August or September? I think it's end of August, right?
Yeah, August. End of August. Yeah,
cool. Okay, no. Can't wait to see the trailer. They always make you like jump back in, don't they? And just they're very good at marketing, Bungie, with their stuff. So cool.
Yeah, very good. Yeah.
I haven't played. Sorry, go on, mate.
No, just they're the best at trailers marketing. They're unbelievable. Honestly, no one makes trailers like Bungie. They're unreal.
Yep. Yeah. No. Absolutely. Great. But I've mentioned everything I've played. Scarlet Nexus, played a little bit of that, maybe an hour. I'm going to jump more into it. It looks fantastic. And plays really good. It's really fun to play. Been playing Elder Scrolls. Going to play a lot more of that. Been enjoying that. It's fun to play a game that's got so much content and that you can just dive into. It can be a little bit overwhelming at times, but thankfully when you're playing with people that know what they're doing, they can kind of guide you and you can kind of almost like forget about all the other stuff. It's like, I can do that later. It's just about grinding levels and trying to get up to that level 50. So then you can do more of the end game stuff. And then you can kind of worry about, let's just do these like DLC missions and zone missions. And it's like, I don't know. There's so much you can do. There's so much stuff. So no, I'm really enjoying that. So yeah, that's it for me.
Cool. Yeah. Just Mass Effect for me as well. So yeah. My week.
Cool. Okay, well that's it for this week, I guess.
I think we trial next week. So next week's episode we've got a topic. Going to be a topic episode again, and it's going to be favorite game protagonist.
Protagonist next week. Yeah.
Yeah. So
preview.
If you've got one, if the listeners have got one, let us know in the comments or message us on our various social medias, which are Instagram and Twitter at PTPlayerspod. Facebook is the Part-Time Players Podcast, and Gmail is PTPlayerspod. Gmail is parttimeplayerspod@gmail.com.
Yep.
And YouTube is Part-Time Players Pod as well, where you can look at us filming it. Yeah. It's just, so yeah, if you got any you want to send it through, let us know on any of them, and please like and subscribe, like we said earlier on. It really helps. So
it does. We appreciate it. Thank you.
We do really appreciate it. Yeah, every time we get a new follower, a new comment, we love it. Makes our day. So yeah.
Cool.
It makes it, especially if an Instagram, it makes it look like I'm doing something. So makes it look
it's always good. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah,
anyway,
thank you, everyone.
Cheers. Bye bye.